What's up, guys? Josh Clow here. Today I'm going to be talking about the Redskins at the Miami Dolphins. Just doing a quick preview for you guys. I am underneath the weather right now, so please bear with me on today's video. I got a little congested, stuffy nose, all that good stuff. It's like 40 degrees out here in Washington, so we're already getting fall and winter a lot earlier than other people are. But preview the 0-5 Redskins against the 0-4 Miami Dolphins. This is just the sixth time in NFL history, I believe, that two winless teams are going against each other, at least at week 6. Some hardcore ESPN statistics. What's going to happen in this game? Well, let's first look at the preview of it on the Redskins and the Dolphins. The Redskins, Case Keenum's going to be the starting quarterback. The Redskins have played 3 quarterbacks already with Colt McCoy, Dwayne Haskins, and Case Keenum, and none of them has produced a win, although, like the Miami Dolphins, the 4 of their 5 games was against playoff teams of last year. For Miami, all of our games was against playoff teams of last year. So obviously both teams had a brutal stretch coming into this season, although the Dolphins were losing on purpose. I believe that they are now losing on purpose because we should have been 2-2, in my opinion, but that's for some time later. The Redskins, on the other hand, they weren't trying to lose. They should have been 2-3, 3-2, something around in that mix. There were a lot of winnable games. The first 3 weeks, I believe, they were leading in their games, and then they just completely choked at the end. So the potential of the Redskins winning could be high in this game, but I will talk about that a little bit more later. Now, the preview, let's go. They're 0-5. Their offense has been shaky. They started off good, and then they went rock bottom. Their defense started off good, then went rock bottom. They are about ranked definitely around. I didn't look at the exact rankings. They're not as bad as the Dolphins. The Dolphins are last in about every statistical stance you can think of, other than their third down. They give up the most third downs percentage in the league, meaning we're gonna get first downs off the third down. So they lead that at a quarterback rating of 130%. It's a league high. So they're really garbage at the third down position. Whereas Miami, they suck at third down on offense. So that could be potential for us to move forward, driving down the field. 2, they don't know what they want at quarterback. The Dolphins already said that Josh Rosen will most likely start for the rest of the season, unless bearing injury. But sorry, my dog is wanting to play over here. But Josh Rosen is going to be starting quarterback. There is potential that there will be quarterback casserole throughout the game between Case Keenum and probably Dwayne Haskins. If the game gets out of reach for some reason, don't be surprised if Dwayne Haskins come in, although I don't see the Dolphins doing a blowout win. But anything is possible in the NFL. That's something that we all know and believe. 2, the Redskins do not have they lost their head coach. They got a new head coach, an interim head coach, which is a former head coach from the Raiders long ago. The last time he head coached a game was back in 2003. So he's probably a little bit rusty on how to head coach a game, but they do not really have a head coach. It's an advantage for the Miami Dolphins as they already have their coaching staff within. The Redskins fan base is basically depleting faster than the Dolphins fan base right now, which is probably sad for the Redskins fans. I feel for them. I'm from a place where there's a lot of Redskins people or Redskins fans, so I feel for you guys. I'm sorry all that's not happening. The future's bright for you guys. And then lastly, one thing that could really kill the Dolphins in this, through this preview is Adrian Peterson is the running back for the Redskins, and although he is having a really bad season, averaging 2.7 yards a carry, the Dolphins have the worst rush defense in the league right now. We're giving up like 170 yards a game rushing. Expect Adrian Peterson to have a really good game. If you have him on fantasy, start him. If he's available, you go grab him because he's going to put up about 20 points at least for you if you guys have him. So Adrian Peterson will ball out. Kenyon Drake, I really don't know how that's going to be. It really depends on the play calling for the Dolphins. What is my prediction of the game? It's really hard to tell who's going to win this game because it's really up to the Dolphins' hands. I really honestly believe the Dolphins can beat the Redskins. It's just the matter, do the Dolphins want to win or should they lose against a team that is obviously trying to compete for the #1 overall pick as well. It will really come down to the fourth quarter. If it's a close game between 7 points or less, expect the Dolphins to lose. If the Dolphins start off really, really strong and the Redskins just can't keep up, the Dolphins will win. That's my prediction. But in the end, I think the Dolphins will lose on purpose, not talent-wise at all. So that's my preview of the Redskins visiting the Dolphins. If you guys have any comments or concerns, let me know down below. What do you think about the game? Do you think that this is the Tank Bowl? Well, a lot of people are making fun of. What do you guys? Do you think this game's going to end in a tie? There's a lot of possibilities. This game could end in a tie, in my opinion. But Dolphins will lose. This might be a little bit higher scoring of a game. I think the Dolphins will actually score more than one touchdown in this game. Hopefully, but I think Josh Rosen should do well. Josh Rosen will pop off. I think 300 yards, 2 touchdowns for Josh Rosen. Maybe an INT just to the fact that the Redskins or Brian Flores is going to try to find a way to lose. So that's my prediction. Let me know your predictions down below. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great weekend coming forward, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Thank you very much.